Hello everyone, Cassandra Good reporting to you live from our home office here in Albany, Georgia. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. A little overcast here, but it is 2:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my time zone. And of course, I made an update yesterday on my previous video that I had made for you all to give you some updates on Gladiacoin that the site was back up. Now, let me tell you a few things, okay? Facts and not that I really wanted to hear this, um, but we did find out that there were some investigations going on with Gladiacoin that might be a reason. Now I'm saying might be because the fact is investigation have been going on. Okay, from my understanding, from the facts that I've gotten, it was between January and the early part of February that these investigations had began. As how much information they've gotten about Gladiacoin, I have no idea. I do know that an investigation has started. What I am to believe is that might be the reason why the up and down of a site. Now, I do know this. I don't believe the SEC is involved. Some people are rumbling, are the SEC involved? You know, what do you know about that, Cassandra? Most of the time, I've been in 3 programs that involved the SEC. One was called PIPS. One was called Zeke Rewards, and we had this other, the latest one that I was involved with, called Traffic Monsoon. Now, let me tell you about the SEC. The SEC, when they shut you down, they shut you down. We would not be looking at a Gladiacoin site as of present. The only reason I do believe the SEC has not been involved is because this is a Bitcoin platform. The SEC is usually available, and usually anytime that they can get concrete proof, meaning data that they can um, expunge or extract, let me use that verbiage, extract from a certain payment processor or company. In each one of those, like Zeke Reward, we were using PayPal, and at that particular time, Payza and Solid Trust Pay was big as payment processors that we were using. If anybody recalls, Payza at one particular point became non-available to USA citizens. You couldn't use Payza for a long period of time. So Payza had just resurfaced. I think it's been about a year and a half now. So USA people can actually use it. But at one particular point, they just said, no, we have too many issues from the USA. We have too many SECs that were opening up. They're investigating different platforms, and they didn't want to have anything to do with it. I got a chance to speak to some support people along that time used that were in Payza. So I wanted to let you know that. Also, with PIPS, at that particular time, with PIPS, we were actually using Solid Trust Pay. Now, although these platforms, the payment processors, are off our jurisdiction, if I'm not mistaken, Solid Trust Pay is in Canada, but still, they have subsidiaries that they deal with when it comes to the U.S. government laws. Okay, so they're still connected. That's why the SEC was able to come in, shut things down, have control, and move forward. This with Gladiacoin, I believe, guys, is a little bit different. I do believe maybe some information was exchanged. Maybe it was told that you guys need to get it together. You need to return people's money. The initial what they put in, guys, they're not responsible. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Gladiacoin is not responsible for profits. It is said to be able to double your Bitcoin inside of 90 days or at a 90-day interval, but they're not responsible to have to double that Bitcoin for you. What they are responsible for when it comes to our state and government laws is that if you initially put in whatever you put in for whatever said plan that you actually came in at, they're responsible for that. Even though there's some risk here, um, The government does frown upon anything that looks like associated with. All it takes is one bad apple out there, guys, to look like you're a Ponzi scheme, or you have a Bernie Madoff look to you, and you could have a very well legitimized platform. As with Gladiacoin, I assure you, my beginning feelings with Gladiacoin is a legitimate platform, a platform that was allowing traders to actually trade Bitcoin, and thus being able to allow us to parlay our Bitcoins, give them our Bitcoins for a certain amount of period of time, and they were to double it for us. Okay, so I need you to understand. I have so many people that tell me, "Oh, you made all this money, you did this, you did that." Now you're blacking them, and you're saying negative things. I'm just speaking the truth. Whatever is actually happening, whatever is actually going on, I am reporting that. I'm sharing that with my team. I want to make sure that the best outcome comes for my team. It is with all hopes and wishful intention that I am looking forward to Gladiacoin to return the initial investments or the initial donations that people have put into the platform so that they could double with the chosen plans that they actually became a part of. So yes, I do want that to happen. It does. And for those of you all who have made remarks and so forth, they can tell you, my team can tell you, I made the offer. I made the offer out of my what was left in my account um for certain. I did ask them if they would be patient with me. Let me itemize and see exactly where I'm at with my accounts, and if by any chance, let me be able to ease the burden by being able to return some of those funds for them so that they can. Of course, all of them couldn't be returned because, of course, in each one of my phases, I upgraded with the profits that I received from the Gladiacoin platform. So whatever was left, and I itemized and I saw what was what. I made offers to my team. It was very. I have a very understanding team. Majority of them said no, Cassandra. We realized we had a risk that we were taking. We did receive certain amounts. Some people weren't in profit. Those that know who they are, I have returned their plan that they got in, especially because they got in under my team. They got in like the last week or two. Okay, they know they got a portion back. If you came in as Spartacus 7, Spartacus, I think 5, 6, 7, those amounts were not returned. I had not earned, as you could see on some of my videos that I had shared with you all, those commissions were not paid out to me. Okay, so they hadn't even had a chance to go through the system and filter through the system because they had shut down the trading capacity that they were doing for us. So I didn't even get a chance to recoup them, and those would have been sent right out. It's not fair for me to have to give a full amount of something, but I was more than willing to give the commissions that were earned on that particular plan that a person came in. And those of you all that know me, you have received that. So I definitely want to make sure that that's clear. Looking forward, let's go in here and log in, and let me show you exactly what the latest update is for this information that Gladiacoin is sharing with us. Oh, sorry about that. Again, guys, I'm with hope in full intent. I'm hoping that they are going to actually live up to their word and do give people um, their due. Okay, so here we have 6/14/2017. We appreciate your patience and bring you great news. Gladiacoin services are fully operational again. I'm not sure what that means exactly, so please don't ask me on that. I don't have any further information on that, but It says, we have faced a great difficulty with our server structure that affected our services for almost a day and a half, but this difficulty has already been solved and we are back. With this difficulty overcome, we continue with our planning as presented in previous releases. This coming Thursday, we will inform you how we will return with trading operations to those who have not yet recovered their investment. We wish you every success on this walk with Gladiacoin. Now, if any of you all um don't remember, this was posted, but this was posted at a time where the site was also having some service issues, and it said, please be informed that the refund is already available for all those who have purchased and paid for profile 2. The process is very simple. Just click the button below. You'll be directed to a new screen and just click on the button to inform which wallet you want to receive the charge back. Okay, so that's going back. Now, I've had people to ask me, well, will we get the admin 15% back? Since as soon as that happened, no more trading was done. I can only say this, and this is on a speculative note, guys. The 15%, I'm not sure if that was used for onward operations or if it was used for past operations. If you don't know what I mean by this. I don't know if the 15% was to be accrued for them to do 30 months in the rear or 30 months ahead. Excuse me, I'm saying that incorrectly. 30 days in the rear or 30 days ahead. As you know, going into 30 days ahead, they had stopped trading for 6 days from that Saturday to that Friday. I could not tell you if that 15% admin fee was for 30 days ahead, like a prepay for the next 30 days of activity, or if it was a 15% for 30 days in the rear of activity that had already commenced. As soon as I find out more information about that, I will let you know, because I'm eager beaver to wonder whether or not that would be returned to us as well. And if there's an explanation of whether it was admin for the previous month or it's admin for upcoming month, which, as you know, no trading was done on our behalf. Okay. Another thing, I've had people that said within the couple of days, and I do fall in this category as well, Cassandra, we just upgraded. Will we get that money back? Again, I don't have definite information on that. I do apologize. I don't have the inside scoop as I would like to have the inside scoop. The person that I was using as point of contact is no longer speaking. They've shut down the Facebook group and they are not answering any questions, and they are advising us to come to the message board when Gladiacoin posts a message. So that's where we are on that. I myself would also like to know, would I get returned the 0.5 that I did to upgrade into the Spartacus 5 position, because nothing has moved forward. So hopefully, as we stay tuned, guys, we'll be able to find out things. I did not participate in the profile 2. If you participated in the profile 2, please, guys, as soon as you can, go ahead and click this and request your refund. It should be on your main page up under the latest update. Okay, so I don't want anybody to miss that opportunity. Now, as far as commencing and moving forward to be able to give everybody a refund who have not at least reached 50%, as you can see here, my upgrade alone took me to 44%. Okay, so that's where my concern is, because I did the upgrade. I had missed also a binary payout. All of this took me to this level right here, but of course, that was not returned to me by way of going into my Bitcoin wallet. I did receive other binaries after that, but it was certain things that were missing, that I showed in my previous video. So I'm not sure how that's going to work, guys. Please stay tuned as I get more information. I want to make sure that everybody has something coming back to them. I will say this. It is with my sincere hope and my sincere desire that all of you all will get your initial investment back, your initial donation back into your Bitcoin wallet for you to do what you with as you will. Okay. So I hope that helped everybody. That's just a small update. I'm not going to tarry, but I wanted to make sure that you all understood that the site is back up. And I'm hoping moving forward that Gladiacoin will satisfy all of its members that are in the rear, all of its members that are not in profit. Those of us that are in profit, I appreciate the good run that Gladiacoin has provided, but I would also like to see the people that I've actually shared this with and have joined me, had faith enough by watching videos here on YouTube, that they too will have some positive recourse by way of being refunded their initial outlay. Okay, guys, you have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. If you want to know the newest things that I have coming down the pike, I'm testing things as we speak right now. Please stay tuned to my channel. Click the link below this video and you'll see one of the opportunities that I'm sharing with everyone. And please look forward to see several more before the close of the year. Like I said, I'm testing. Also, if you feel that I'm providing you value and providing you the information that you need to make an educated decision to move forward on any of these platforms that I share with you, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you on my channel continuing to watch and knowing that you're going to get the most accurate information on any of the platforms out here that will give you a very possible financial outlay and give you the breakthrough that you're looking for in 2017 and beyond. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'll speak to you soon, and bye for now.